Hello and welcome, gamers and geeks, to another D&D session. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM. I run games of Dungeons and Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server, and today we're playing Blood Feud. We're on episode 3. And would the players be so kind as to introduce their characters?
Yeah. I'll be kind. I'm Zane. I'm playing Aru Utaku. He's the Darkling Artificer of the group. He strives to be a master puppeteer, and lately he has not achieved anything of particular note towards that goal. Working on it.
You're only level 2. Come on, be kind.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, and he has ADHD.
Greetings. My name is Nightwatch. I'm a Warforged cleric of Saluna, Praise the Moon, and I am currently having to, figure out what am I going to have to do with this Duragara in front of me that might be possessed or might have a magical girlfriend.
You may have a magical girlfriend.
Look, she disappeared out before winking at me. I'm like, bro, you do you, but...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is a little bit disturbing, yes. Aight. Eber or Dion? Who's going next?
I can go next.
Go for it.
So Eber is a wizard, level 2, studying necromancy. She's a reborn, and she is on a sort of journey of self-discovery because she really cannot remember very much at all of her past.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. And that leaves Dion.
Mm-hmm. 1 second. I'm the warlock, Dampier warlock of the undead.
Mm-hmm.
The party's stalker.
The party's stalker?
Stalker. Face. I am the face of the party. When I'm not unconscious.
You're the talker. Okay. You're the mouthpiece.
Hmm?
Yeah. Okay. The speaker. Awesome.
Spokesperson.
The spokesperson. Mm-hmm. That's right. Okay. So, you guys were long resting, and Nightwatch was on Nightwatch. Being the Warforged, you can just keep an eye on everything while everybody else sleeps or meditates or pretends to be dead or whatever. And your dwarven friend, Gruffly, has been snoozing soundly, and you've seen a lady Durga cuddled up next to him. She winks at you and then disappears. What do you do?
How long?
Although I suppose we should do a recap and tell the audience what we did last time we played, just in case they haven't watched the previous episodes.
Fair enough.
Which is quite stupid. You guys should really go back and watch those episodes.
Yeah, go back and watch those episodes. No more recaps. If you want to know what happened, you have to go back to the previous episode. I'm kidding.
Okay.
Go on. What happened last time we played?
Anybody? Well, we went to, tried to sneak out our friend Gruffly, because originally he wanted to go back to his home, and we basically were going to do that, but then he decided that he liked being around us since we were kind of entertaining compared to his old life.
Yep.
And the fact that his buddies kind of shipped him off to the city of the undead, presumably.
Why did they send him off? Do you remember? Why did they pack
Because
him up and send
he
him out?
showed joy.
Yes.
And you're not supposed to do that because they have a demon hole.
They have a demon hole.
Yeah, they get their power source from like a portal to the abyss. I think I remember correctly, and
Yeah.
so they thrive on, I guess, chaos and joy.
They the demons do. Like if you show any happiness at all, then there's a good chance that that you'll be possessed by one of these pleasure demons.
After several rolls, figuring out, this guy may not be possessed. We're fine. So we decide to, I guess, get him to join our guild, which DM was very successful getting him like a special badge, so that the undead doesn't attack him.
Mm-hmm.
Then we were given, then also found like our job to the surface so that we can like be up in to the surface for a little bit to, I guess, like hopefully get Deanne to maybe want to stay up on the surface rather than in the undead city, or just to get to know each other more. We also, while traveling, we found some drow. Oh, there was also some spider mutant thingies. Not the draggers, but yeah, I know what they're called. But after
Crickets?
defeating those, come across some drow, and after talking to them, which they were very wanting to hang out with us, we ended up fighting and succeeded. Where Ebba was found her now new best friend.
A spider.
Yes.
Yes.
After doing some, I guess, pillaging from their stuff, we decided to take a long rest before we go up to the surface, since we were, I guess, near an entrance / exit. And then after everyone was asleep, Night Watch kept night watch.
Yes.
They found that their Durgar friend was tucking their sleep, and eventually a female voice was coming around them. So, like, Night Watch checked him out and found a female Durgar whispering sweet words to him, saw her, winked, disappeared, and more or less probably giving Night Watch
the heebie-jeebies.
Existential crisis.
What?
And of course,
Given like
was the person who wasn't supposed to be keeping a close eye on the Drogar to see it.
What?
maybe not. She was freaked out.
Okay.
Aru was
sorry.
Aru was what now?
Aru was tasked by the Damphir to keep an eye on the Drogar. And of course, it was the person who didn't get that task that saw this happen.
Yes. Because you guys were all sleeping.
Yep, so he automatically failed his job.
Don't beat yourself up. It's fine.
Oh, he's not. He doesn't.
Aru needs his sleep. He's got growing to do.
He's got growing to do.
I'll have a growth spurt. You wait.
Yeah, he could indeed have a growth spurt. It's true.
He will have a growth spurt. I know for a fact.
Was there anything I missed?
If he dies, he won't have a growth spurt.
Yeah, yeah. Sure. Are you waiting until everybody is rested to tell them what happened, or are you waking people up?
How far along in the long rest are we?
Only like maybe 3 hours in.
Mm. Yeah. Okay, Night Watch is going to, I guess, like, she's going to keep watch to not arouse suspicion.
Okay.
But she's really going to be, I guess, muttering, praying to Saloon at the, I guess, for protection, because, yeah, that was weird.
Fair enough.
And also probably doing history or religion checks to try to, like...
Alright. You want to
What,
do a religion check? That's cool.
try and figure out, like, before everyone wakes up,
What she
like,
might have
what
been.
is... Yep. Okay. Okay, 2. And I'm gonna give myself guidance, because we...
6. No idea. Spooky lady with spooky. Maybe she's some sort of spirit guardian. Or ancestor. Or, you know, a manifest psychic connection or something. Who knows?
Yeah, Night Watch is like, yeah, I'm not smart enough. I'm going to have to ask the party, but discreetly, so just in case.
Let's just say hypothetically you had a lady arrive while you were sleeping and then wink and disappear. What would that be?
I'm pretty sure Night Watch is just more or less thinking, like, this guy has to be possessed, but I can't prove it.
Uh-huh.
Hypothetically, are you possibly a warlock of some sorts? Is this your... Because it's a spirit that showed up.
Yeah, but the spirit...
Yeah, is it his patron? Is that what you sort of think?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Like-
they only rolled a 6, so no, they didn't think that. No.
I know.
That did not occur to them.
That would be... Yeah. Just a way to discreetly be like, hey, are you perhaps a class other than what you fled on? Like...
I remember that that's not really something that people like pick in game. They don't like. Very rarely do people decide I'm going to become a warlock. You know.
Yeah.
That's just what you are. So
people are... Yeah.
But people are what?
Are somewhat aware of what they are, like the jurisdictions, because they're categorized. Like a wizard knows they're a wizard and not a sorcerer.
Well, yes.
So they have a fair assumption of what they are
Okay.
by that. So he could be acting like a fighter. In reality, he's a warlock.
Anyway, you haven't really asked him what his profession is, have you?
No, but he's shown a tendency of either a fighter or a barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
To what we've seen, but we haven't seen everything.
True.
So besides that, is there anything else I see?
No. The rest of the night goes smoothly.
Up from inside Night Watch's head.
That's funny.
So I'm like automatically at the 8-hour mark, she just starts poking people awake.
Time to get up.
Okay, I'm up.
All Aru taps your hand like an alarm clock and goes back to sleep.
I just pick you up.
No.
Hey, bud, I just remembered we don't know what language everyone knows, so why don't we just say what we all know and stuff, so just in case.
Well, Aru speaks Common, Giant, and Sylvan.
Ebba speaks Common, Elven, Primordial, Aquan, and Undercommon.
Why are you all talking about yourselves in the third person?
Because it's fun.
We like to be dramatic.
Alright. Well, in that case,
Okay, I speak.
Gruffly speaks Common, Undercommon, and Dwarvish.
Yeah, you got a common head. I can see you speaking Common.
You what?
Nothing. And he starts to quickly pack up his stuff.
Well, I guess still carrying Aru, she just pokes Deanne.
I can't pack up my stuff.
You can't pack up your
Okay.
stuff.
I sit you down.
And then he goes and packs up his stuff.
Why is something hard poking me?
Because we need to be going to see the Countess of Scalbania, and I just wanted to make sure everyone was up and ready and stuff. Hey, a quick question. What
I'm glad-
languages do you know?
Not a sword.
What did you say?
I'm glad it's you, Night Watch, and not a sword.
I'm glad it's you and not a sword. Okay.
I can change that.
I can make you light up the night sky.
Choose your pick. I got a short sword and a scimitar. I think I got a dagger somewhere in this bag. I don't know what I all have.
You're funny.
Anyway. Moonlights are burning. Let's get moving.
Alright. I'm gonna try and lean into Deanne's ear, pretend I guess to help him pick up stuff, saying something weird happened with the dwarf last night.
Okay. Maybe be a little bit more specific, because that's not a lot to go on.
She continues to whisper, saying during the night, a female Dorgar appeared right next to Gruffly, and then after looking at her, she winks and disappears and stuff. Can you think of anything what that could have been?
Anthony, what kind of roll would you like me to make?
Make either religion or arcana.
Double checking my sheet.
Your sheet. Oh, sheet.
That's going to be Arcana.
Okay. 18. You're thinking that maybe this Dwerga does have a... Not necessarily... They're not possessed per se, but they do have a succubi riding along, keeping an eye on him, possibly influencing him. Whispering things into his ear as he sleeps.
I've got some ideas. I'll share it with you in a little bit.
Okay. And I watch nods, and I guess he gets her stuff.
Could be absolutely nothing, though. I mean, don't exactly know what he does.
Alright. I'll try and inform. Should I inform the others now or wait until later?
Well, it's up to you.
Look, I don't know exactly what you have in mind, but I'll just warn them just to be careful with Scruffly at the moment.
What's everybody talking about?
Just, you were just talking that during your sleep last night, and it just kind of concerned me.
Oh yeah? What did I say?
I couldn't read. I couldn't understand what you're saying and stuff.
Well, sometimes things that people say in their sleep could be telling. So it's a shame you didn't hear what I said.
Did you have any dreams, Scruffly? Did you dream about anything?
Yeah.
What did you dream about?
There's been this woman in my dreams. I really shouldn't talk about this. This is kind of private. But I did say.
Is she your girlfriend?
Well, not in real life, no. I don't think I've ever seen her in real life.
Ah. Interesting.
Did you sign a contract with her?
A contract?
You know, you do things for her in exchange for power.
Wait. I did dream, like, a few days ago that we got married.
Nah, don't think that's not what I'm talking about. Okay. Gotcha.
Oh, wait, did you say Mary? Like, can you give the details?
Oh. Yeah, it was a dower ceremony, of course. Everything was muted, but despite that, she was radiant. After the witchman completed the ceremony, we both signed our names in a book, and then we went to bed.
I'm looking for a comic check to see if this says anything like a pact I've heard of before. Like,
They signed their names in a book. Make an insight check.
I'm suck at insight. Please start coming. I'm good.
What the heck is with my rolls?
Gonna suck. Yep.
Uh-huh.
I'll give it a go.
That's why I
Hooray!
chose.
Diane figures it out that this
Actually,
marriage contract might very well be a fiendish pact.
As in Warlock of the Fiend pack, or straight up, soul for what pact?
You don't know yet. All you know is that he's married to... Well, he thinks he's married to her.
Okay.
the Warlock knows all this, though.
Well, he thinks he dreamed he married her.
Yes. Yeah, he doesn't know that she's... He doesn't think she's real.
Are you really married, or are you just married in your dream?
Okay, so what I think is hanging around him is succubi, which means it is real and can influence his dreams.
You
The
what?
contract was real, and I don't know what sort of fiendish contract you've entered into with the succubus.
Oh, no.
Hey, Anthony.
Yeah?
When I was, I guess, watching him, was he breathing?
He was breathing, yeah.
I mean,
Okay,
we
just
could
want to make sure.
He's
we
not
can
dead.
test what kind of it is.
Okay, just want to make sure he wasn't like a vampire.
No, he's not a vampire, no. He's... Yeah, it's... You can test what kind of what it is?
Contract.
How so?
Well, if me and you make a deal over your soul, and it comes to get your soul, we know that you sold your soul.
So you gotta...
If it's not your
So you want...
you
want...
are a fake creature.
So you want to kill him and see what happens? Is that what
No.
you're saying?
claim owner, like, hey, I'll make you a deal. If you die within the next 24 hours, your soul is mine. That should, like, selling a soul to another person should bring the attention of your patron.
Why would he agree?
If it,
Why would he agree to that?
Try.
So-
And I will start. I realized something. I should never have been able to talk to Adu Sylvan, because that's a different character. I will actually start speaking in Infernal to try to pull Sucky out of ethereal plane.
So you're gonna try and persuade coax her to come out by speaking in phone?
Yes. It seems like everybody's not going to be able to do anything until we find out what the fuck's going on. So the best way I know how to do it is to get the succubi to come out and try to tell and try to convince her to tell us.
Be persuasive.
Is it? All right.
I mean, we could go and visit like a doctor when we get to the surface, or an archmage or somebody, see if they can figure out what's going on.
In my experience, we might just need to just go to a church.
Fuck that.
We can just leave it the freaking hell alone. Because,
Do you want... Look, I can maybe just do, like, ceremony on you.
if it's a warlock contract, then there's not going to be that bad. If it's different kind, it was entered into, however, whatever. I'm not interfering in it.
Let's make
that would be the
that's the wording.
That would
Let's
be
make
the
a deal
wording
I'll
of
be
the
your soul for the
contract.
next 24 hours.
Yeah.
If I'm not allowed to harm
but-
it, or while you owning it in exchange.
I'm not allowed to harm it as being the soul, or him being his body.
Okay, are you actually saying this to him?
Yeah. He's like, so we can find out if this is a deal over your soul, or it's something else so you don't have to worry about dying and losing, going to hell or
I'm
whatever.
not giving you my soul. Not for
I
anything.
mean, it'd only be for 24 hours, and I can't do anything with it.
No.
Worth the shot.
Get you to the doctor on the surface, Gruffly. Do you want to go see if we can find someone who can help?
A doctor. Like a witchman?
Yeah.
We're going to be going to the city up on
See
service
if we can
anyway, so
find
maybe
a good
we'll come
library.
across someone that can help.
Sorry, two
Yeah,
of you.
maybe we can find a good library.
A library. Whatever.
I agree with him. Why do we care so much? Like, right now. Like, why right now, in the middle of doing other important things, do we care this much about this? If they wanted to hurt us, they had an opportunity last night when we were all sleeping.
Okay, well, shall we go then? Shall we just go to the surface? And
Yes.
hopefully it'll
Let's
become clear.
So there, get to the surface and start moving. Moonlight is
Yep.
burning.
Alright.
Moon
Let's
doesn't burn.
How would you know? I've Have you ever seen the moon?
Yeah.
Yes.
What's it like?
Oh, it's actually quite gentle. Like, it's like, I guess similar, like a cool kind of chill, like where you just like magical.
It's like a ruby.
What does it taste like?
You can't touch it.
I
Doesn't
can't
taste
touch
of
it?
anything.
know. I know that normally, like whenever I do ceremonies, I would like provide people milk and wine and maybe some crackers, but I can't like taste it and stuff. But other saloonites kind of do that.
Ooh, tastes like cheese. Can we?
Okay, fine. I pick up the party and then we just walk out.
Where we going?
Do the surface. Because we need to do a job and people are gonna get angry.
Time's a
Did we ever
wasting.
get where we-
Let's get moving.
Were we ever told what we were supposed to say to the person?
I believe I have an envelope I have to deliver.
Yeah, it's an envelope to deliver. That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
It is an envelope. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah. So you just need to get that delivered.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So,
I'm assuming that my role to try to persuade them at a 15 was too low to get them to pay attention.
to get the Succubee to
Colonel.
show herself. Yeah, she hasn't made herself visible. Sorry, what?
Sorry, I'm trying to pick up my daughter, and the freaking traffic at the school is ridiculous.
Oh, I thought it was Ebba saying something.
No, I'm literally getting frustrated because people don't know how to like move around a thing to pick up their kids.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've only had to do that a couple of times. But yeah, I understand your pain. Yeah. So you're continuing your way up towards the surface, yes?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you're coming to the
Not seen Wyatt. It's Wyatt from Amara.
Okay, mention.
Okay.
Anyway, so yeah, you're coming towards Ratkin territory.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Are we going to... I think we should probably try and be quiet going through this. Don't want to attract attention.
Do you want to try? You want to try and sneak through Ratkin territory? Is that your plan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Ebba's
so.
a bit embarrassed. She like nudges Nightwatch. I don't know what these people are. What these things are.
I guess Nightwatch will do a history check on if she is ever, come across Ratkin, or if she remembers anything about them.
Have any of you visited the surface before?
I assume
Yeah.
Yes, Aru.
Okay.
members of
We went to the surface to check it out. He hated it, and he returned.
Okay. So you would have been through Ratkin territory before. Who joined us? Oh, hello.
Yeah, you did.
You can listen.
Sorry, I'm late.
You can listen in if you want.
Yep.
Take care, Chloe.
Yeah. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. So yes, you're coming up through the tunnels and you're coming towards the edge of the warrens. You those of you who have been to the surface before will have negotiated with the Ratkin before. They usually take trade items. Like if you give them some.
Per person or per group?
Depends on the thing. The better the thing, the happier they are. If you've only got things that don't make them very happy, then you need a few of them. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Take care, Bubba.
Where is it?
I can thank you quickly in passing, but that's about it, really. Oh, okay. Yeah, you were hung up on a woman, I think.
So yeah, what do you want to offer the? So, as you approach the edge, you see the ratkin. They look like giant rats, which are actually they're only about 3 foot, 4 foot long,
It's the same about going on, so.
but that's still pretty big for a rat. However, they're wearing like leather harnesses and stuff. Many of them are walking around upright and using their clever little hands to
Colonializer that-
carry stuff and use tools, etc. So, what do you want to say? What do you want to say to them, offer to them, etc.?
Hello, we are just passing through in your village. May we pass?
Yeah, it's the numbers.
What are you offering the pack? What do we get?
I pull out a blanket.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know. It's usually why I just ask
blanket nice.
how much it is when they're there.
I present blanket.
Several other ratkin come forward and they all make sure they get their share of the blanket.
Farm market at the moment.
In other words, they tear it to pieces right in front of you.
I've not had anything back. Oh, do not.
Okay, thank you.
And you get to walk through.
See you on our way back.
I've not tried mine.
You get escorted through the warrens by the by these ratkin who proceed to hand out small bits of blanket to every ratkin they come across.
Amara, a couple of times. Come back. Oh, I've met Lorelai. She's nice.
I suggest for the trip back, buy a bag or two of ball bearings.
That could work.
Yeah, I've got nothing else planned at the moment, so.
And
Well, let me see that. Oh,
switch over because it doesn't go fast.
Anyway,
Why are you getting so hung up?
so as you're going through these tunnels, you see that they're mostly square and uniform, and there's little cubbies off to either side, and the Ratkin seem to be living / storing their stuff in their cubbies, and the stuff that is stored and in many cases overflowing out of these cubbies
Watch out.
are useless, broken little bits of crap. So you can see like part of a chair leg, a
Yeah, guys. I'm just batting them down, kicking them.
glass shard of a vial, stuff like that. Just a couple of pages from a book.
Ah, that's what it was.
Kin treasures all around us. Nice.
Okay. I'll hold it and thank you.
Yeah, we'll do.
Okay.
Okay, so does our Durgar friend say anything, seeing as where we actually are?
These walls look like they're dwarven made. Is this where my people were before we went down?
Entirely possible, my friend. Entirely possible.
This is our warren. Our warren. No one else's.
You're a little sensitive, aren't you?
No. Not sensitive. Protective. Ours. This is ours.
Yeah, that's okay. It's definitely yours. We're happy for you to have it all. All of your treasures, you can keep them. They're definitely your treasures.
All of it. All belongs to Redkin.
Yep, that's fine.
We take all of it. All ours. Strong ones keep pushing us back down, though. They don't let us have what is ours.
Well, we gave you something nice, and we'll no doubt we'll see you again
You gave us what is
as
ours.
we're coming back.
That is all.
Well, it was nice to see you guys.
Let's just travel on. Don't try to understand your society. It will hurt your head.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, yeah.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Thank you for escorting us. We'll see you again.
And you are brought up to the surface in a ramshackle city. Many of the houses seem to be built from wagons and repurposed. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Just over a week.
Sorry?
Delightful. We're in the slum area of the city.
No,
No.
actually, the good part of the city. This city doesn't have a good or bad part, to be honest. Gate is gate, and we should move before we're attacked by a roving band of hooligans.
We could tell you about a little bit about the city if you want to, as we trot very quickly.
Yeah.
I'm always up for a lesson in history.
As you are slinking through the streets, many of whom have people sleeping on the streets, like in front of houses and in doorways.
I have buckets, so I don't need buckets.
You hear somebody. We've lost somebody. There you are.
I go between them to just like four.
You hear some off-tuned singing.
Is
Is
it
it coming
coming from?
A pub?
It seems to be
I don't mind.
coming
No.
towards you.
I can take.
And before long,
I'll
you...
do
Sorry? A
persuasion.
Yeah, I've got
Perception?
4 buckets.
Yes, perception.
Okay.
Try to see if I can find this singing. Okay. Gonna do guidance on this. Alright,
Nice.
15.
So, because you're being very perceptive, you happen to be looking toward the end of the street as a drunken gentleman comes staggering around the corner.
Thank goodness.
Oh, friends, are we having a party? 'Cause it's a good night for a party. Anyone got anything to drink?
You, sir, seem like you've been partying already.
I have indeed. That's very perceptive of you, sir.
Sir?
I would like to walk up towards the guy
Maybe it's can.
and put on my very, very angry face
I don't mind. I don't care.
and then to turn around and leave us alone.
No need to be like that. We're all friends here. Just come join me in a drink.
I'm going to try to intimidate this poor fool into walking on off. Because I don't want to deal with
I
him.
can't drink. I'm too young.
I can break his legs if you want.
No, see,
Well, let's not be that rash. He's just a poor drunk.
It's fine.
it's a 25 intimidation check, Anthony.
Alright, I'm going. I'm
dear.
going. You guys are scary. You know that. You need to lighten up. I'm going.
Why did you scare him?
Because this is Gate, and nobody here is to be trusted. He probably wasn't even actually drunk.
Fair enough. Still.
He was a good actor if he wasn't drunk, but I'll take your word for it.
Thanks.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah, let's keep going through the city. We might be able to get to Traveler's Rest before daytime.
Don't know him very well.
Why are we? You mean this isn't the city that we are trying to get to? This isn't Skeleton.
No.
no,
Why?
we have a few days.
Sebastian.
Why did we?
Unfortunately,
come
this
here instead.
Because this is the easiest. Because otherwise we would have taken a direct route to the back door of a ruler's house, which is never a good plan. And anything else might not have actually ended up where we wanted to go. So this is the...
I think I want to just stay here until you get back.
You want to stay in Gate?
Yeah, I'll stay in
Right
Gate.
by Belfast Way.
Are you sure?
You know, this may be a good place for him and his compatriot to stay.
Compatriot?
The lady that you married in your dreams.
I'm getting mistaken for American, and I don't know why.
What are you smoking? She's not real, you know. She's in my dream. That means
Nope, she's real. I have seen her. She's real. I am sorry, but you have a succubus attached to you, I think. Or at least what he thinks.
That's my best working theory. Is you have attracted the attention of a succubus. Now, whether it's for beating or for some other purpose, I don't know. You have definitely attracted the attention of a succubus.
well, how do I fix that?
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
What here in Gate, I don't know that you do.
I mean, I think there might be some clerics churches around here.
That's the Temple District.
Yeah, the Temple District, but might not.
Yeah, this guy doesn't know. Yeah, fair.
Some of them might not be the greatest. I'm pretty sure there was one that was bald.
I know there's supposedly temples in this city, but once again, this is Gate. I wouldn't trust anything here.
No.
All the stories I've ever heard is that even the temples are a little off.
Well, I best go find somewhere to call home then.
Come on.
Have you just decided to live here, Gruffly?
Jacob at
Seems like a good place as any. It's on the surface. It's
and I found out
close to my people as I
Okay,
can
well-
get without actually endangering them.
told me how to do that
As
one.
if I do have a succubus attack to me, that's...
If you go 4 steps in front,
I can't be near my people again.
You can to a plant.
Ever.
I'm trying to do a history check to see if I remember any other notable places in Gate, Anthony.
No.
Any notable places? So that was your 18?
Yep.
I'm always surprised at how big
Well,
these leaves
notable
are.
places.
Super big.
What kind of notable places? There's the...
Well, given the fact that I'm trying to give Gruffly an idea of where to go, I would suspect it would be places of infernal taint.
Highlights. You're fine.
So you want him to find more people like himself?
I'm doing just fine.
Yes.
Well.
So, my dad owned a ranch back in Ireland. Well, a farm
I
back
imagine
there
at
in Ireland,
one point or
raising
other,
animals.
you will have delivered something to a certain magic item
It
shop.
was either Mum died, so he couldn't keep up with the paper.
Ah,
Stepped in.
yes.
Then we were losing money.
Him. I tell you what, Gruffly, a good place to start looking for information and possibly other things, given your current situation, would be the magic item shop run by a man named. Which one is it? Is it
Braziel.
Braz or Brad?
Braz.
Okay, Braziel.
Alright. I'll go looking for that then.
Shouldn't be hard to find. You'll be looking for a tiefling shopkeeper. If he's not too busy, he might be standing outside his shop, trying to attract customers.
Very well. Thank you for everything you've done for me.
Well, you know where to find us if you ever need us, or whatever.
Just
At least for the next month, that badge will hold up. But if you don't come back and pay them their due, then
rest
probably
of
can't
the
your,
islands, so
your membership.
it's a bit claustrophobic.
Yeah.
And with
We'll see.
Dad borrowing money and stuff, it was, yeah.
I'm sorry that we couldn't help you with your succubee problem,
Safer over here.
but I'll continue, I guess, to pray for you and stuff.
No need. I think everything's gonna work out just fine. I got a feeling.
That might be the succubus talking. Just so
Just-
you're aware.
Point, let the poor good dwarf be
Moments.
unusually.
Sorry?
It's. I said, let the poor grey dwarf be unusually happy.
I've been screaming 5 minutes.
It's just.
Yeah. Don't you want him to be happy?
Yeah,
Let him be
that's
happy.
I want him to be himself. I want him to have free will.
Ooh.
Yeah, we don't want him to be damned.
You do realize that we all live in a city,
Of the
and
dead.
half of us of the dead, which most people consider the damned,
Mm.
the undead, which most people consider the damned. I really don't think we have room to talk.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, like,
Hypocrite.
Doesn't.
if
Free will. We control our own actions.
he
don't
had
we?
free will, he has, like, it is, he doesn't necessarily always have to fall for whatever she's doing. Like, Kira is still capable of resisting and exerting free will.
Alright.
Thank you for having faith in me.
Gee, many Christmas.
I'll come visit, yeah?
Sure, sounds good.
Okay. Well, it was nice. It was nice to meet you, Griffley, and good luck.
Thank you. So, what did you miss, Aru? You got to the surface, gruffly decided, this looks like a good place to settle down. I think I'll stay here in City of Gate while you guys go to Skelbania. And then there was a back and forth on, but your succubus, I'm sorry, but we need to fix your succubus. And others say, no, we don't. We just leave him alone. It's fine. Yeah.
Sterling is.
What side of the argument would Aru come down on?
That better? If I come close to you?
I don't give a shit. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Sterling is kind of courting me.
Okie dokie. So, we are
I don't know.
making
much
your
about
way
this.
through City of Gate,
I don't know if this is a thing or not.
trying to avoid any delays.
Any further delays?
Any further delays.
Not sure if it's like so far.
As you are heading through the city, a woman wearing not much clothing approaches the group. Well, hey. Are any of you looking for a good time?
No, ma'am, we are
No,
not.
thank you.
I am covering the eyes of Aru.
Are you sure? Has it
Yes. Very sure.
seemed? I'm sure at least one of you could use my attention.
No.
I will switch to Infernal. Please leave us alone.
She responds in Infernal. But weren't you calling to me?
I was trying to figure out what was going on with our Duergar friend, but he seems he's going to stay here in Gate. You will have ample opportunity to apply your trade without furthering to bother us.
Oh, but you called to me. That means you want me.
No, I really don't. And believe me, you do not want to mess with my patron.
Oh, I'm not planning to be your patron, honey. We're just gonna have a bit of fun.
He's also my great-grandfather, and trust me, you don't want to mess with me.
Or you staying out of it for now?
Do you know what the first vampire was?
It doesn't matter. I've heard the stories. Either you guys created them, something created. There's many stories on the actual creation of the first vampire.
I've seen it happen, though. I've had a lover survive a night with me and wake up the next day a pure-blooded vampire.
I'm sure you have. I'm just saying, you really don't. We're on a mission for important people, and if you seriously mess with me, you will make problems.
I'm not gonna do anything unless you ask. I'm just saying, I have the power to make you a full vampire.
And so do many other members of my family, and if I wanted it, I might have already asked. Maybe I actually don't want that.
Obviously you want it. Why wouldn't you want it? But they haven't given it to you yet, have they?
Because I still want to see the sun. I'm going to attempt to persuade this person that because I am being honest with her, to leave me alone, please.
She is gonna try and charm you, though.
Oh, of course she is. Give me a second to double check my save. That's my persuasion. It's great. All my character because I'm at home. I don't find anyone. So this will be faster. I believe it's plus.
So your wisdom save.
I think
It's
it's
4.
Yeah. So I think warlocks get wisdom in.
Your proficiency. Yeah.
Yep. 17?
You pass. No problem. You are not charmed. And she goes, fine, if you want to play hard to get. I'll see you around. She blows you a kiss. Winks again at winks at Night Watch the same way she did the night before. And once again, disappears.
Are they hitting on me?
I don't.
So they hit on everyone.
The nature of the QB, both sub-QB and in-QB, is that they can change to fit their desire.
I know, but like.
And yes, they if they think it's possible to attract a person, then they're going to try it. Who knows why?
It's not going to work. Like, I don't.
You don't have the parts.
Yeah, let's just go. Let's just go.
I don't know.
Maybe she can give you the parts. Anyway.
I feel dirty. I feel so dirty. I hate using that language. Such a vocal cords. Because it's
Oh, you're talking about me speaking in Infernal?
Yes. The humanoid vocal is not meant to speak that long in that language. Oh. Anyway. We're going to need to be special careful, but then again, she already has a person here, so she probably won't wander too far from gate, even looking for more stuff, so.
She's still got Gruffly to distract her.
Mhm.
Gruffly.
Yeah.
Better to like,
She's likely to need a
don't want
bunch more
to get a business, but don't want to.
besides if I'm right. But if she goes to the she finds Gruffly in the shop, then she's going to have
Immediately buy it.
all kinds of interesting conversations with the shop owner. So shall we be on our way out of town?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Is there anything you want to,
Oh god. Yeah.
any particular place you want to visit? There are all kinds of different shops, most of which are closed at the moment, but that doesn't have to stop you guys.
No, because I don't want to be in the same shop as everybody else. On the way back, we will probably bring us. I would like to stop by Brazos.
Well, that's good.
Not right now.
Okay. So yeah, you make your way through dirty, grimy, filthy streets. Sorry, what? Was that somebody speaking, or was that just random noise on the line?
Random noise.
I'm not really sure what that was.
Okay. So yeah, you make your way through the dirty, grimy streets of the city of Gate until you find yourself. Yeah. You make a few wrong turns and hit a mountain wall, but eventually you find the road that leads out. And
I thought that would be more blue.
you see to the right, your north, several farms along the northern side of the road. On the left-hand side of the road, south, is a dark forest.
Yeah, a couple of lawmen.
Place is dangerous. Don't go in the forest. Stay on the road, and we should all be fine.
Deputy Lucky seemed pretty nice.
That's a warning given out to anybody who might even remotely. I would assume that's a warning given to anybody who might take a surface mission from the.
Yeah, I think most people know that the dark woods are not to be fucked with, yeah.
So we just
But.
we all smell gingerbread.
Aru in particular smells sweet, sticky, enticing gingerbread. And a path opens up in the dark wood.
Oh no!
If the clouds go, you might see some stars tonight. That'd be nice.
Aru, how do you respond? Aru? Aru is muted.
Probably because they had their thing going on. Oh, we have a.
Let's poke him. Aru. Oh, you already did.
Sorry. One step faster.
No worries. Aru is typing. Sorry, what? Okay. So, you guys have left City of Gate. Can you hear me?
I always don't see him.
Yes.
Can Aru hear me? Yes. Okay. You've left City of Gate. The road that leads out of City of Gate has a dark woods on the
Trains overrated.
to the left of the road and farms to the right of it. The traveling on the wind is the delicious and enticing smell of warm, sticky gingerbread cake. And a path opens up in the dark wood. Diane has advised that the dark wood is a bad place, likely to get you killed, and is telling you, no, don't. You hate ginger. Well, this gingerbread, despite the fact that you normally hate it, and I'm not talking like gingerbread biscuits. I'm talking about that sticky cake, the dark, treacly numminess.
It's magic gingerbread. It's going to
magic-
smell good, brother.
Yes, it's going to smell wonderful, and you're going to want to put it in your mouth. That looks like something with pecans. That looks good too, but... Yeah, that does come up for ginger cake, doesn't it? That's weird.
It does smell very nice.
Yeah. But,
it makes sense too that he... Yeah. So make a wisdom save. Anyway, just to see. DC's not going to be too high. Fuck. Why are you saying fuck? Oh, because you got a -1 to wisdom. Ha ha ha. Roll it. Let's see.
He got 11.
Got an 11. He's alright.
Yay.
Yeah, fine. So it's tempting. Really tempting. But you resist.
I forgot. They're all magically inclined.
Yep, you're all magically inclined.
Oh.
I imagine like Night Watch is like doesn't understand, but they're pulled by gingerbread, but they don't know what gingerbread smells like.
Yes. You were
So like,
but the reason why I had it be Aru that rolled it, because technically Aru is still young,
fair enough.
and she generally tries to attract the young and impressionable.
Don't mind as well.
No, that's
Wait
totally
a
fair.
minute.
Yeah.
Oh, would a 5-year-old piece of technology technically be young?
Your soul isn't young.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Continue.
You would are not technically young. You just because your newer forms are younger doesn't mean your soul is.
Yeah.
I only got like half a page.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
Emma was a grown up when she died. She was 27, and she's a half elf, but that's still
And
grown up.
elves are long lived, so yeah. So yeah, you avoid the allure of the smell, and continue down the road towards Galbania.
Yep.
Yep.
You Yeah, Nightwatch would be the first to notice that there is a dark figure lounging in one of the tree branches overhanging the road. He seems to wait until you notice him and says, Well, well, it's not often you see the dead walking around at night.
What time of day should the dead be walking around?
The dead shouldn't be walking around, should they? They should be buried.
Well, given the fact that we're not actually dead,
At
we
least,
can walk around whenever we want.
That one is.
Not really.
Hi, it's nice to meet you. Why are you watching this?
I watch everybody as they go by on the road.
It's fine. You're fine.
Does this person look humanoid?
They do. They're
Like
dressed in,
the actual?
they're dressed in black. They look more or less human.
Is there any reason why you're watching the road?
Yeah. I like to collect money from the people passing by. You wouldn't happen to have any money, would you?
Oh. So you're
A bandit.
No.
Ivan. Bandit.
Yes.
You're broke.
Okay.
Well,
That's why we're walking.
that's an
Instead of
awful
you-
shame, because if you had money, I could just take that and let you go on your way.
Or, you could just go on your way and let us go on our way. And no one has to. Nothing bad has to happen to anybody.
Oh, but this is the thing.
Yeah.
My tribe needs meat. And if we can't buy it,
Is that it's 'cause
we'll carve it from your corpse.
probably Sterling.
I don't think you want to do this.
Your what needs
Yeah,
meat?
exactly.
Tribe. Keep up, dear.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think we will be good food for you and your tribe, so let's just...
Probably not,
Before
but I
the
might
actual
find
life-
some other goodies on your body. Like maybe some gold that you're hiding. Everybody hides gold.
No.
No.
Please let us pass.
Give me something, and I will. Doesn't have to be
Is
it-
much.
I just yeet, like, some rations.
Now, come on.
You want some help?
Something
That's
shiny.
food right there.
That's like a day's worth of rations for one person. That's not going to cut it.
Fine, I just pick it back up.
As you go to pick it back up, you see lots of spiky little seed pods on the ground.
History? Or,
Nature.
Nature?
More like nature.
yeah,
Yeah.
hold on.
Ooh, nope.
Okay. Character doesn't know about them, so I guess she'll, I guess,
I mean, they're
like,
still
I guess try and...
They're still spiky.
Okay, I guess she'll just, like, use her warhammer to just more or less just, like, I guess, like, pull the rations back towards her.
Fair. Come on, I don't have
Do the
all
rest
night.
of us see these? Do the rest of us see these spiky
Neither do
things?
we, so we'll be seeing you. Thanks. It's been fun.
Not letting you go without something being paid.
Do you want to pay it in your blood?
Ooh, someone wants to fight.
What was that roll for, Ebba?
I was trying to figure out what the spiky things were, but I failed.
Yeah, you're not sure. It is dark. You just see little
Mhm.
blobby things on the ground. I pull out leather armor. Is this enough? That's more like it. Is that really all you have? That's the best that you can offer to get out of fighting me?
Yeah, but it gets out of the house. And
Roll persuasion.
town's gonna get-
Or deception. Pull out another one. Okay.
I get some help.
Oh, it's just the drow armor, isn't it?
I know. I think it's the goblin's armor.
Oh, the goblin
Oh,
armor.
it is a drow armor. Never mind.
We had short sword and a hand crossbow from the drow and a loth symbol.
The more you show, it's like the more you say, the more you show, the more he's going to want. Like, why? Why?
I knew you were holding out on me. You got one more in you?
Don't want to intimidate him.
At this point, there's no point in me trying to intimidate him. He's seen treasure.
We're gonna need these. They just gambling
Persuasion.
around in my bag.
I'd rather just Eldritch blast him.
Come on. He hops down and changes into his hybrid form as he does so. He now appears to be a humanoid, like part humanoid, part sleek black panther.
Great, so we can't even fight him because he's a were creature.
Both of us, or at least two of us, have offensive spells. We can hurt him.
Well, there'd be no need for that if you just hand over one more piece of nice leather armor like that. 3 pieces of armor and I'll let you go.
Sorry, bud, I only got 2.
What else do you have?
I have another piece. I'll give him another piece of leather armor.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah, they don't mind anything.
Off you go.
Or at least one.
Are we seriously going to let every... after we pass him, you guys are going to be like, are we seriously going to let every low life take everything we have every time we move down the road?
I have no value for those. I can't even wear them.
Eventually, we were going to come back here. They're most likely going to try and store us again. If that does happen,
Yeah, now that we've given up the goods, something like that, anytime he sees us or any of the members of his group see us, they're going to say, easy marks.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll fight them next.
okay, fine.
We'll
Do
fight
you
them next
want?
time.
Do you want to go fight him right now? Do you want to fight him right now?
No, by myself. I'm not completely ridiculous.
Listen, next time they come, they're going to think we're pushovers, right?
And that's
So
when
they
you take-
will
We can surprise them.
exactly. So if they let their guard down because they know we're pushovers, we can take them for what they have.
You're gonna try and mug them next time. Okay. Interesting theory.
Yeah. We're going to act like pushovers. In that way, no one's... Think about it. If we act like we're weak the whole time, who's going to think we're strong until there's a blade through their throat?
Yep. They'll underestimate us to their cost.
You have way too much faith in people underestimating a group of adventurers.
Look at my size. Everyone underestimates me. He could probably hug me.
I would never underestimate you because I'm not a moron.
Because what?
Because I'm not a moron.
Because I'm not a moron.
Well, there's a lot of people who are morons.
This is true. I agree with Aru. There's lots of people who are morons.
Full on socialite then.
Like,
I think you overestimate the amount of... Like, yes, the common folk are all pretty stupid. But that people like that... Don't least.
if we continue to act weak, they're eventually going to give up. You see an ant. Do you think the ant's dangerous?
Yes. I've
Yes. What are
seen
you
that
going
ant.
out of your way to just stamp on an ant?
I've seen ants the size of people, and I've heard...
So, what time of day? What
you
time of
don't-
night is it, Anthony?
Are any of you good at, like... Who's got good survival?
Not me. I'm shit at survival.
I got +3.
All right.
I've got 0.
Roll it to see if you can gauge what time of night it is by the position of the moon.
Okay, well, I technically have advantage since like my character is a cleric of Saluna, aka the moon.
Yeah.
Uh,
Or it'd lower the DC at
Okay.
least.
Okay, that's fair.
19! It is about
Sound like the right person? Yeah, I guess. I wouldn't say mine's.
maybe a couple of hours after midnight.
Okay,
Right,
well let's try and reach the Traveller's Rest by dawn. Let's carry on.
Carry on my wayward son. All right. So you pass. You've already passed the sheep farm.
Mhm.
You're now passing a grain farm that seems to mill its own wheat, which is cool. And a bee farm with fields and fields of flowers behind it.
Oh, pretty.
I thought the bees collected honey. Oh, never mind. So there's
Maybe we should
flowers.
pick some flowers. We probably haven't got time though.
One of the bees lands on Ebba.
You right?
She's not scared of bees. She likes all kinds of bugs. She just looks at it and sort of makes little clicky noises with her tongue.
Do we still have the spider?
Yeah, you still have the spider.
Yes.
Can I try to
Yes,
convince?
Minnie's still with us.
I would like to try. I know it's probably not going to work, but I would almost like to try to get make an animal handling check to see if I can get the spider to web the bee.
Yep.
I'm glad you get back now.
I haven't set my alignment yet. So
That is always a plus.
the
Oh, no. Spider's like, yeah, busy
okay.
playing with
Yeah, the
stuff.
spider doesn't pay any attention to this particular bee. Well, he's probably overwhelmed at the sight of several bees buzzing around. He doesn't know quite what to do with itself. But the bee on your shoulder begins to chew on the skin of your neck.
Yeah, I'm not great with hunting.
Ooh.
Shoot for shit.
So I try and shoo it away because I don't want it to eat me. I should do a
Roll to
nature
hit.
check.
Do a roll to hit.
Rolls a hit. Okay.
Unless you want to...
How do I do that? What am I hitting it with?
Your hand, I'm assuming.
Am I rolling? Yeah. So what do I do to just roll to hit something with my hand? Because I've never done that.
Well, in your case, it would actually be a d20 plus 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
$15 hits it. The bee doesn't take any damage, but it receives the message and buzzes off.
Probably take you up on that, actually.
Ebba's a bit sad. Quite like
Was
the
it
bee.
eating you?
She can't. Yeah. The bee was eating me, but everything's got to eat. It's not its fault.
You don't have to eat.
Wait, are bees cannibal? Kind of? I thought they were herbivores.
You've never heard of a bee eating flesh before.
No,
Well, there's
the only
flowers.
reasons that they eat, that they make honey, and that's it.
Please, I may steal that.
Anthony, Do me or
We usually eat nectar.
Sorry. Pollen, but yes. And drink nectar. Deanne,
Can I make a history?
what is Deanne trying to say?
Sorry, Leon.
do me or Night Watch happen to see any funny looking trees just the other side of the river by the forest?
Well, all the trees are kind of funny looking. They're all sort of... They all bulge out toward the bottom. But by all means make a perception check to see if you can find one that the bees are paying attention to.
Can I make a history check to see if I've heard of something like this?
Yeah, by all means. Nice. Deanne, you see one tree with a crack in it that the bees are swarming around in droves.
It'll be easier on the horse to get back. It's a little
That's an 18
What
on
tree have the bees' attention? I'm gonna get a little closer and I'm gonna see if I can either see or better get.
Make another perception check, and if you have particularly keen senses,
Sorry.
I wish I did, but given what I am, and what I think that is, I have a feeling I know what.
You're definitely not that.
Fuck's sakes.
I think even
Muzzle of that, or
yeah, the interior of the tree that you can see does not look like wood.
Okay.
Ari, you did okay. So you realize with your history check that you have heard of vulture bees?
Of what?
Vulture bees.
Ah. Okay.
They eat carrion and turn it into honey.
Oh,
Dead flesh.
that's why. Oh, they're not cannibalistic. Not carnivorous. Well, I guess they kind of are. They eat on the rotting flesh of anything, I assume.
Yeah.
You're just unlucky.
Yeah, let's move on before we wind up like that
almost done.
that tree.
Yeah, I don't want to be eaten all up, so can we go fast? So Ebba's going to kind of put herself on the other side of Night Watch and Deanne.
They won't eat you that fast. Only like 10 minutes.
They would have
That's
to take
oddly
a whole swarm would need to be involved for it to be that quick. Yeah.
I know. He's lying through his teeth.
He's being a little shit. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to be eaten. I don't want to be eaten.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like the good kind of eating. Let's go.
I've got,
Yeah, let's go.
if you need something in your
Mhm.
To travelers rest.
To travelers rest.
Travelers.
So yeah, you do as you continue down the road, you do see the distant lights of a town.
don't need to shout when I'm right next to you, do I? Don't
Particularly, a very well lit building up on a hill that overlooks the town. The river runs alongside the road.
Let's avoid the.
Sorry?
Ian is like, let's avoid the big house.
Let's avoid the big house.
Yeah. Well, first of all, it's too well lit right now, and so, being up there probably means it's somebody important, and we're trying to stay low key till we reach the capital.
do this.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, under the radar. That's us.
It's a bit of shelter.
Okay.
Yeah. So, as you are There is a bridge that goes over the river, and you do hear something moving under the bridge. Those of you particularly perceptive might even see a pair of eyes looking out from the darkness.
Nope, this is how you got me last time, Anthony. Nope. I'm not falling for it.
You don't have to go over the bridge.
No, I'm not going through the water. I remember what happened last time.
Be ye troll or bandit, come out, wherever you are.
A troll's face appears, lit by the moonlight.
Okay, it's not the quivers. Good.
The quippers?
Yeah.
Hey, you want to cross my bridge?
What?
Then leave me alone.
Can I see? Let's see your deed to the bridge.
You what?
Your deed. Proof of ownership.
I live here. It's mine. If you want to cross it, you need to give me something.
Hey, okay. Pay me for living on my planet. Hey, not my planet, my plane.
I don't walk on your plane and make a noise above your head, do I?
You do, technically.
You what?
Which he technically does. He lives above us when we're in the caves, and he makes a noise, so...
Oh, dear heavens.
Is there like another path?
Yeah, the bridge goes over the river, and the road that leads to Traveler's Rest does not cross the river. You don't have to go anywhere near it. Well, you have to go near it, but you don't have to cross the bridge. You don't have to deal with a troll at all.
Okay, let's not cross this bridge. We want to carry on to the Traveller's Rest.
Go back to sleeping, Mr. Troll. We will not be crossing your bridge, so you don't have to worry about us making a noise over your head.
What was the little darkling talking about?
Oh,
Oh, he's always talking. Ignore him.
No.
he gets excited sometimes.
He gets excited sometimes. Okay. You don't have to have any goat meat, do you?
No, thank you. We're good.
We do not have any goat meat.
No. Have a good night, folks.
Are you okay?
Good night, Mr. Troll.
On to Traveler's Rest.
It's Miss, actually.
Good night,
Sorry.
Mr. Troll.
It's hard to tell with trolls.
That's what they all say.
I do apologize. Alright.
Don't worry, ma'am. I sympathize with you.
Technically, I'm a trollop.
Nope, not going there.
Name? What's your name, Trollop?
Tina.
What?
The name's Tina.
What did you say?
Tina!
Tina. I thought you looked more like Mildred, but never mind.
Mildred? That's an old woman's name. I'm much too pretty to be a Mildred.
Okay.
She's not. She's not.
We really must be going because we need
Bye, Tina.
to rest before sunup.
So you leave Tina the Troller behind and head on to Traveler's Rest. Yeah. As the road comes in past newer built houses, but as you enter the town square, you're round the end of the tavern, which is the oldest building you've seen in town so far and has a post sticking out of the wall above the road.
Can't say I know that one.
Says try plus rest.
Yep, the tavern says. No. The
Now I recognize it.
the post isn't the signpost. It's well,
It's a gallows.
no.
What is
Does anybody
it?
want to make an insight check? See if they can. Or
Well,
nope. Aru recognizes it as the old rotten axle that used to belong to a water wheel, and so does Ebba.
The old mill.
You always find the best pubs along country roads.
Interesting.
all right. Well, here's the end. Let us we'll get 2 rooms for the day.
Yeah, so you come round to the front of the building. Their lights are still on. There are still people. Not many, but there are still some people at the tables, drinking, talking. Some are actually napping on the longer benches.
This is very nice. Let's have a little break here. See if we
So
can
you-
find out any news.
It's a good sign.
As you come in, you hear one of the girls that collects glasses and stuff. One of the girls that works there, anyway,
Okay.
complaining loudly about going into the cellar. It's
Just a
spooky
cellar.
down.
What could be wrong?
It's spooky down there. I don't want to go down there. The ghosts will get me. There's no fucking ghost. Get over yourself, girl. Just go down there and bring up a crate of wine. No, I'm not doing it.
Vaguely.
You can get somebody else to get your stinking wine. Or even better, do it yourself, you fat old bastard.
Excuse me, is there some sort of trouble?
Yeah. So it's night, it's dark, and there are ghosts down there, and he wants me to go get some wine.
Wait, ghosts live up here too? I thought it was only down a cave thing.
Aru? Shush. What makes you think there's ghosts, and why can't you grab a torch?
You don't want to be carrying an open flame around spirits. It's a bad idea. See, he even
Okay.
admits the spirits down there. Not that kind of spirits, you stupid
You need
girl.
wine. You need the wine. Put it lantern? Okay. How about we go down and make sure there's nothing in the cellar that can hurt you. We can all see in the dark.
We can at least get a free drink out of it.
Yeah, sure. If you go down and get the crate of wine and prove to this girl that there's nothing to be afraid of, you can all have a free drink on the house. 1 drink each.
One
Maybe-
crate of wine each.
No.
Just wine.
One,
I mean,
one tankard of ale each.
Can we maybe renegotiate that to a discount on 2 rooms?
You want to stay? Sure.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll happily give you 4 ales worth of discount on a room.
Oh, you going to that
Okay.
concert thing on it?
Works for me.
Let's go.
Okay,
It's
go and check out the cellar.
Yeah.
So,
To the cellar.
To the cellar.
5.
To the cellar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now time to see if he's got any really nice things down there.
So he leads
Doing.
Go on.
We're doing a job, or not?
He hasn't made it obvious that what he's going to do.
Okay.
After you told him to shut up, he listened, but he's already planning what to do.
Okay, so this is all out of character. You didn't you didn't announce as you were going down the stairs loudly, "Now's the time to see what kind of nice things he's got."
No, but he's got a slightly mischievous look on his face, but that's quite common with him.
This is-
Just Irish folk music then.
However, given that it's already a little hyperactive, I will say something along the lines of try not to break anything.
No promises.
Don't worry. This should just be easy.
Alright, so we head down the stairs.
That's the last words, Nightwatch. Never say something's going to be too easy. Remember what
Yeah,
happened
I
last
realized. I realized that. I just pull up my holy symbol. Alright, let's go.
Can someone smack her for me? I can't reach her head.
I don't want to.
I get on my knees and then really I'm tall. I'm so taller than you. Okay, then I just lay on the ground.
Okay,
Okay, go ahead.
this is silly.
Aru smack. We don't mention it being easy. And he just starts walking down the stairs.
Okay, so as you head down into the cellar, you see that there are casks and racks of wine bottles and cases of bottles and yeah, all kinds of booze. But
Any of it... Never mind. Go ahead, Annie.
is any of it what?
Like, really nice looking down here. Anything that stands out.
Do you know of any like expensive brands in my setting?
No, I am not out of character, because I have never been... Every time I had a character, we never went to a tavern with that character.
Actually, given that you've got a Fey background, you'd probably be looking for fairy wine.
Yeah.
Have a look around, see what you can see.
I'm going to roll an investigation check. See what I can see.
You're going to start reading through cases to see
Yeah.
if you can find something good as well. Alright. Alright.
That's a...
So, as you are looking through booze crates, seeing if you can find good stuff, and you do find some really good stuff. Suddenly, you all hear, "Who does?" And there's a floating image of a man in the middle of the cellar.
Hi.
I'm going to roll an Arcana check. See if I can figure out what it is.
It's a ghost. You think it's a ghost,
That's as
Emma?
much as I knew.
Can I make an Arcana
How
check?
did that-
Yeah.
I could appear twice. That's weird. I've still got.
You got a nat one. You suspect that there's more that this is not actually a ghost. You don't know what it is, but you don't think it's a ghost. Diane, however, recognizes a major image spell. And if it's a
Okay. If it's a spell, then there's a spellcaster.
yeah.
So I'm going to look around. Remember that I see perfectly in mundane and magical darkness.
Just can't discern colors.
But I don't care about just colors. I'm just looking for a person. So I would make my perception roll.
You
Which is a 19.
yeah. So you look around and you realize that a part of the wall doesn't quite align with the wall behind it. Like a 5-foot area of the wall.
So I'm going to head over towards that area to see if I can find a mechanism or something that will open a door.
Sorry?
I said I'm going to head in that direction, and I'm going to try to find a way to open a door.
To open a door?
Into the hidden area?
Sorry?
I was thinking, like, if it doesn't align right, maybe it's a hidden passage doorway thing. Mm-hmm.
As you get closer, you realize that there's basically a 5-foot by 5-foot cube projecting an image of the wall on its surface. And the top and sides of it are
counterintuitive.
a little distorted. The spectre behind you says, "No need to look over there." Woo!
It's the man. Don't pay attention to the man behind the curtain.
Come out, wherever you are.
I'm a full-time cleric. I will exercise you, so please come out.
An image, a man in a dirty, smelly old wizard robe stands up about stands up and says, okay, you caught me, I'm here. I just like having access to all the booze. It doesn't cause any harm. I don't take enough for it to affect their profits or anything.
But you're scaring the barmaid, which may affect their profits because no one will come down and get the booze anymore.
They have plenty. It's fine. And
I was
occasionally.
going to say this.
Look, I think you're going to have to stop.
But
it's not good for you anyway.
It's perfectly good for me.
How long have you been? How long have you been lurking down in this cellar?
A drink a day is good for your heart, you know.
That's not true.
I've been down here.
Are you living down here?
It's only temporary until my wife takes me back. I'm sure it'll be any day now.
Can you elaborate?
He got kicked out. He's homeless.
He's a drunken wizard. He's been kicked out of his house. By his wife because he's a drunken wizard.
And I wasn't drinking not that much. Look, it's fine. It's fine.
Tell the innkeeper what you've been doing and do it now.
No. We don't need to bring this to his attention. I'm sure there's something we can work out between us. Come on.
What kind of... Okay. I know you said it's an old... But is it look in any way like it one time was a fancy robe.
Yeah. At one point, it looks like it was like he was a yeah.
What
Look,
color is the...
what color is it? It's blue.
Yes.
It's blue.
Okay. So it's not one of those fancy ass robes. Okay, cool.
Okay, but what's your name?
I'm Gavin. Gavin the Great.
In the wizard.
Insights.
Oh, the Great Gavin, actually,
You
is the
got-
way I prefer to be known, actually.
So G, got it.
Have you got any interesting scrolls on you? Maybe if you gave me some scrolls, I might look the other way.
You want me to teach you illusion? Okay.
No, I want you to go upstairs and admit to the innkeeper that you have been frightening his barmaids.
I won't have anywhere to stay, though.
Well,
Go to our house.
I might. I do believe that Traveler's Rest has a rather nice prison.
No. No need for any of that. No. Okay, I'll...
Antony, I'm going to attempt to intimidate him into going upstairs.
You can't make me.
Sir, you need help.
I'm
What
going
do
to
you
do...
I know a
am-
place you can stay.
I'm not going to assume the thing. Because that's just...
Oh, I got a
Uh,
nat
what-
20 on learning who Gavin the Great is.
Oh, no, okay. So, a few years back, there was a traveling illusionist that had been fairly famous for a little while, but his act grew stale and boring. It was always the same tricks, so he just kind of fell out of favor. And yeah, that's all you know about him.
Ian, don't intimidate him yet. I want to learn an illusion off him.
So he's
I'm too late.
yeah, you rolled a 24. So not everybody responds to being intimidated by running away. Roll initiative.
You know what? That's fair. But still, really? Come on, dude. We talked about this.
I think we're going to have a conversation, Deanne, about your anger management. I understand that you are very aggressive, which is very good in most situations, but
Are you talking about Dion?
I think
yeah, I'm talking to Deanne while also pointing that we're in a cellar with liquor.
Yes. Lots of flammable liquids around. So you're okay. So the highest initiative was Ebba,
one of us should learn calm emotions soon for you, Dean.
and then Aru, and then Nightwatch.
Everyone, I think, is the most appropriate woman for the situation.
I'm sorry, what?
Whichever of my skills I think is something like.
Stop it, Toby.
If I'm trying, intimidation is when I want somebody to just go do something.
Yeah, I understand. That it makes sense. It makes sense. But he really didn't want to go, and he feels like you're forcing him to. Yeah, he basically.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
This is his own.
Realistic at this point, and as frustrated as my character's been tonight, my character probably should have just attacked him outright.
Ebba,
Like,
what would you like to do against this as Gavin prepares a spell?
Okay, so we're surrounded by flammable stuff, which, if it caught fire, would presumably kill all of us as well.
Possibly, yeah. If
Yes.
if too many of
So-
those of the spirits bottles get hot, they're gonna go boom. But
Okay, so I think instead of any kind of fiery thing, I am going to do I'm going to try and make him he's already afraid, isn't he? Because he's intimidated. So
yeah, but he's
I
not
don't want to. There's no
frightened.
point me.
It's not the frightened condition. It's intimidated. There's a difference. Does that make sense?
Okay, I'll try and do cause
Cause fear.
fear then. So how do I do this? One.
I'm gonna have a look. I don't think you roll anything. I think Gavin does.
It's a wisdom save.
Yeah. D20 plus 2.
Let me sorry that.
He got a 13, and your spell save DC is 13. Meets it, beats
14.
it. What?
Okay. 13.
Yeah.
I said 14, but that's my armor class. So I was looking at the wrong thing.
Yeah, so yes, he does not become frightened. So
Damn it.
that is okay. Aru!
Aru, I'm gonna pull out my crossbow and shoot him.
Okay, roll the hit.
15.
And that hits.
Legal currently.
1d8 plus 3 plus 2, 6. 419.
19 points of damage.
That might
Ow!
Sorry.
I had a good thing going here. You ruined it. Night watch.
Depends on how angry I am.
Okay, everyone, let's calm down. Sir, if you just stop, then we'll just leave you alone, and maybe we could.
They're not
Do
gonna leave
something
me
to fix-
alone. He says, pointing at Dion. You have inflict wounds, by the way, which could be fun. You could just put your hand on his shoulder and pain.
So it depends.
My character is a good line character. She's at least going to try and have an intervention with this poor man.
Yeah, he
in
doesn't
the middle of
seem
combat.
evil.
In the middle of combat. No.
He doesn't seem at all evil.
No, he's just a loser.
Okay, fine. I'm just going to pick him up.
Okay, athletics. Contested check. Contested grapple check.
Athletics.
And yep. So you've lifted the poor man off the floor. Put me down! Put me down!
Sir, you are drunk and most likely very dehydrated, hungry. We're just going to
By
take
the
you
way-
somewhere so we can make sure you don't harm yourself and others, okay?
By the way, you actually passed through an illusion of him that was like a few inches to his left and managed to grab the real him.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only a few inches, so
And I guess would me grappling him technically be an action?
yeah, that's your action. That's you done.
Okay.
Dion!
Something smells
He's grappled. He's bitey bitey.
I think I might go bitey bitey, yeah.
Okay.
Not bitey bitey. Did you ask for consent?
Okay, so it's a he's grappled but not restrained, so it's not like I get advantage thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just grappled, which means he can't go anywhere. Which means you can stick your fangs in him. Which you do! And how much damage do you do? Or, in other words, how badly do you suck?
Oh,
Or how good does he suck? Is
Yeah, but that has a whole other content. 5 and yeah.
By the way,
That comes off his max.
nope. It doesn't come off as max. I'm not using it for the healing. I'm actually what is the other one? I think I'm going to take advantage on the next D20 roll.
With what?
Match. It's fine.
Hold on. No. It's not advantage. It's the other thing. You can either regain hit points with the fanged bite or gain a bonus to the next ability or attack roll you make. The bonus equals the piercing damage of piercing damage dealt by the bite. So I will get a +5 on my next ability or
Which is pretty which pretty much is the same statistically as advantage. Yep. Anywho.
But if I only rolled 2 damage or whatever, I'd only get a +2.
Yes. Yep. Bonus action?
Nah. I'm good.
Alright. The Great Gavin is going to make 2 arcane bursts. One against Dion and the other against Nightwatch. Does the 16 hit Dion?
Oh, yeah.
I know the 9 doesn't hit Nightwatch, right? Yeah, it doesn't.
nope, it does not hit.
Okay. So you get a blast to the face, but it doesn't penetrate your armor. But Dion takes 13 points of psychic damage.
Someone probably needs to like or have a way to actually put like pads on these or something like that.
And now it's Heber's turn.
Zaru had a turn. Oh yeah, he did the crossbow. Okay. I shall try. I mean, he's locked in place now. I'll just do a magic missile, I think. 'Cause at least that's not gonna hit anything flammable.
Indeed, in fact,
Hopefully.
it only hits him, and you don't even have to roll for it. So you just automatically do. All 3 of them are hitting. All 3 darts are hitting Gavin. Yes, the Great Gavin. The not so great Gavin.
Isn't it like 3d4 or something?
3d4
plus something.
3d4 plus 3 altogether if all 3 of them are hitting him.
Yeah.
Yeah. 12 points of damage.
Nice.
And Aru.
my turn? Yay! I'm gonna shoot him again.
You're just gonna shoot him?
Yeah. Do I have advantage because he's grappled or no?
Nah, because he's not restrained. He's only grappled.
Got it. Never
Does
mind. I'm
not-
not going to shoot him.
Oh, You shoot at him, and it just like passes through one of the baggier parts of his robe and doesn't actually hurt him.
Yep.
Nightwatch.
That's me turn.
Nightwatch, you have him grappled. What do you want to do to him?
Okay, Nightwatch sees the writing on the walls that, yeah, he's not going to come quietly, so please forgive me, Seluna, and do inflict wounds.
D20 plus 5. Does not hit. Apparently, Seluna says no. Dion.
This is a sign we are doing something very bad.
Okay. So, I am trying to decide which one of my bonus actions I want to do.
Form of Dread.
I could Form of Dread. I may have to Form of Dread just so I don't die.
Oh, are you that low?
Mm-hmm.
I'm down to 4 because he hit me for a lot.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm gonna go Form of Dread. And so let
So
me
you
roll my.
gain 1d10 plus 2 temp HP.
Yep.
12.
Or I gain 12 HP.
Max hit points.
Nice.
And
That's a.
you can.
That's a.
If you hit him, you can force him to make a wisdom save to become frightened of you.
Yep. I can do that too. So we're going to then. We're gonna step up. We're gonna step back about 5 feet so that we're not, or 10 feet so that we're not right on top of him anymore. And then we're going to Eldritch Blast.
But not like in groups.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I get a song in my head, I'll sing along to it.
Nightwatch is still holding him, though.
Not very good was he was.
Yes.
Eldritch Blast is
It's targets.
I target him, and seeing as I'm pretty sure a plus 10 is gonna.
What do your Eldritch Blasts look like, Dion?
Honestly,
Are they spooky?
I'm going to say a dark crimson. Almost looks like I'm flinging
Blood?
energy blood.
Nice. Alright. 17 hits.
Then I'm going to need that wisdom saving throw from him to avoid being frightened.
Might be moot if you knock him out, but yep.
Yeah, he.
Oh, he's
well,
frightened. He terrified.
He would be frightened. Die. It's only 5 points of damage.
Yep, he's still up for now. Back in 1 sec, Toby is winding his head off. I was going to try and wait till the end of combat, but I don't want him to piss himself. I'll be back.
Okay. Yep.
At least that's still better than 2 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey Jeff, I was gonna ask, like, is it okay, like, our characters kind of like, I guess, opposed to each other? Like, is this like an okay dynamic between us, or our characters?
Okay.
I have no problem with it. Like, just expect. Like, I'm not always going to be as good as it is. Just like, I think part of it is I've had a little bit of out of character frustration, and I was really looking to do certain things. Like, wanted to get something accomplished, and I'm just like,
Sorry.
No, it's not your fault. It's absolutely amusing. I love playing the oddball character this time around.
Yeah. Aru has no problem with it, but I'm playing him as it gets annoying at times, and he likes to make arguments, but then not be able to back them up.
So while saying, let me go, let me go, let me go, the great Gavin blasts, or tries to blast, Nightwatch twice with arcane bursts. And neither of them penetrate her AC of fucking 19.
Can I just
And that
like
without
start
the fact that he
staring
should have
him
been-
down, like, sir, please stop.
It's Ebba's turn.
And that was without him having to roll a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess he's probably looking a bit worse for wear now. Oh, Gavin,
Well, he's
the
looking
Great.
very worse for wear.
Gavin.
He's looking very beaten and blooded. He looks like he's about to pass out.
Okay,
He,
I am going to.
a slap
I'm
might
going
do
to do
it.
something different. I'm going to try. I'm going to step up and do a shocking grasp because I've not done that before.
Ooh, D20 plus 5. You're going to tase him.
Mm-hmm.
Someone told me that if you
That
don't
hits.
lose
1d8 lane.
Nice.
I get a bit like paranoid that I'm going to lose some of the stuff.
Okay, and what's the thing for the shocking grasp?
1d8.
1d10
No, 1d8.
plus 5.
1d8.
1d. Okay.
It's just 1d8.
I don't know how amazing this rolls. 3, 4,
And he goes.
7.
Nah.
10 more, maybe?
He's out. He's out cold.
So, yeah.
Tased.
He's tased.
Poor old Gavin. So, I think maybe we should just carry him upstairs with us and give him to the bar guy and say, we found this wizard.
We found
We
your
think
ghost.
he's yours.
Yeah.
We Scooby-Dooed this guy.
I'm grabbing his Anthony. I'm grabbing his cube.
No, it was a minor illusion.
Okay, never mind.
It's gone. now.
So
Anything good in his pockets?
Night Watch, grab that.
Wait. Hey. Before you do that, Night Watch, check if he's got anything good in his pockets.
Yeah, I was about to say I was going to try and find his
I was
spell book for you.
because it's going to be heavier than
He's
and the rest of.
He's got a spell book. He's got a wand. He has his magic hat.
Can I do an Arcana check on the hat?
Yeah.
Okay, just I'll give myself guidance. Nice.
Okay. So you recognize a hat of wizardry.
Ooh.
This antiquated cone-shaped hat is adorned with gold crescent moons and stars. While you're wearing it, you gain the following benefits. You can use the hat as a spellcasting focus for your wizard spells. You can try to cast a cantrip that you don't know. The cantrip must be on the wizard spell list, and you must make a DC 10 Intelligence Arcana check. If the check succeeds, you cast the spell. If the check fails, so does the spell, and the action used to cast the spell is wasted. In either case, you can't use this property again until you finish a long rest.
Don't feel like you have to wait for me to finish if you want to fall asleep.
I basically Ebba,
It's a common magic item.
I present these items to her like these will benefit you a lot.
Yeah, that spell book should have all its spells.
And I tell her what the hat does.
I just don't want to put anyone else on my course.
Okay, so I immediately put the hat on, which is helpful because it helps to cover up the hideous scars on one side of my head, which I was hiding under my hood.
Nice. So yeah, you can just bring the brim down on one side, and it looks like you're just wearing your hat as a jaunty angle, and you're using it to cover your scars.
Yep.
Um,
Easier to fit in with the normies, you know.
the spellbook contains the cantrips Dancing Lights, Mage Hand, and Minor Illusion, and the spells Disguise Self, Invisibility, Mage Armor, Major Image, Phantasmal Force, Phantom Steed.
Damn.
To be able to use them, you have to A, be able to cast them, and B, have the put the time and the money into copying them from his spellbook into your own.
Okay, can you say okay? I've got dancing lights, minor illusion.
So, in his spellbook is dancing lights, mage hand, and minor illusion.
Yep.
As well as disguise self, invisibility, mage armor, major image, phantasmal force, and phantom steed.
Not many of them.
Like I said, to actually learn these spells, you're going to have to copy them from his spellbook into your own.
Yeah, and it costs, because they're like illusion spells, it's going to cost me quite a bit more, isn't it? Because I'm a necromancer, so
Yep.
they're going to cost me like 50 or something, like gold coins.
It's
So
going to cost you
it's
more.
going to take a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to, you don't have to learn all those spells, but if it's one or two that you're interested in, then you have them ready to learn.
Well, I already know mage hand and magic armor, so don't need the mage armor.
Mage hand
but
and mage
the other
armor.
ones might.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other ones might. Some of them might be useful. So
invisibility
yes, that's
in
great.
particular.
I will try and learn those.
Yes. Okay. And yeah, so you've got the Hat of Wizardry, an illusionist spellbook, and an extra wand.
Thank you, Gavin the Great.
As they're checking out his body,
He's also got
Aru's
he's also got a wedding ring, but it's a mundane ring.
You should probably leave him his ring.
What is Aru doing?
As they're looking through the body, Aru's going to grab one of the, two of the nice bottles of wine he found earlier. Of the alcoholic beverages.
You're going to steal them?
Well, yeah, they're looking at the body.
Alright, sleight of hand. Make sure they don't notice.
Yep. I got a decent sleight of hand.
Long boat ride from Ireland, so I had to find something to keep them occupied.
Never mind, that's a 10.
Oh, what are you doing?
You have been spotted.
If you want to help bring the wine that we're meant to get down here, it's over there.
Mm-hmm.
Been foiled.
Why not you go pick it up?
Come here, Aru. Let's you and me see if we can work together to get this wine up there.
Fine.
While Night Watch carries the great doofus.
The great Gavin, yes.
I prefer
Not so great Gavin.
The not so
I
great Gavin.
prefer Gavin's things. A great I don't remember what he called himself. He's the great doofus.
I'll just call him GG.
GG?
Yeah, GG.
He's only GG on the weekends.
Anyway, off we go. Back up. So we get the wine and we take
so you're bringing up a case of wine and GG. Well, that doesn't look like a ghost, does it?
No, he was an illusion wizard, creating the image of a ghost.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell?
Do you know where his wife might be?
So that he could live in your cellar and drink your booze.
Well, Gavin's worked up quite a tab, hasn't he?
Yeah, we thought you might know him.
Yeah, he was a regular. We hadn't seen him for a while since his wife kicked him out. We thought maybe he'd gone wandering.
Yeah, wandered.
The only place he was wandering was in your cellar.
Do you want him to, I guess, like, pay his tab, or is there like a jailhouse I could take him to?
Oh, we could, but if you leave him with me, I'll make sure he works off his debt. He can entertain the crowds.
Work off his bill. Good idea.
You wouldn't have any way of bringing him round, would you?
You could chuck some water on him.
Sorry?
You could chuck some water on him.
I just realized that none of you actually stabilized him.
Oh no.
So...
That's a fail. That's a fail.
Yeah.
Three.
While while on Nightwatch's shoulder, you hear...
No! I'm sorry, Gavin.
In my defense, I didn't know that we were supposed to do that. So.
The Twilight Cleric, I think, didn't you switch out something for the Dying?
Yes, but like...
Oh, I mean, if you have Spare the Dying, you probably would have automatically just spared him.
Okay, yeah, spare the dying.
Alright.
Right comment, spare the dying.
You spared the dying him, so he's fine. But he does still need to be... He needs to get at least one hit point back to come to... Or you can just leave him in a... Or he can just wait a few hours until he comes to on his own.
I'll just waste a spell slot. I'll do a healing word.
Nice. How many hit points did you get back? It's a d4 plus your spellcasting modifier. So plus 3.
Let's me.
d4 plus 3. He gets 5 hit points back. And he goes... And as he comes to, he goes... But Mommy, I've been practicing.
Gavin, the great, not so great Gavin, you're awake and you need to pay your tab.
No.
Yes.
I can't afford it.
You're going to work until you pay your tab.
No, he's gonna have me mucking out the stables and washing the dishes. Actually, I've got better.
In peace.
Go on.
Go on.
Actually, I've got better plans for you. How do you feel about performing every night to a crowded tavern? Really? That's all I ever wanted. Yeah, I know. Let's get you cleaned up and sobered up. Must you? Yeah, we must. Thank you, adventurers. Now, I do believe I promised you a discount on a room for the night, but I think you went above and beyond. So, have at it. I've got a room. Here's the key. It's not my best, but you won't have to pay for it, because one good turn deserves another.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Because I'm a sadistic bastard, I'm going to shoot a look at Gavin and just lick my lips.
Are you still in your spoon?
No, Unless it only lasts a minute, so unless we got up here,
Nah.
I don't think so.
Nah. Alright. Keep that woman away from me!
What woman?
Diane is a woman, right?
Nope.
No?
Male.
Okay. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Oh, wait. Sorry. No, you're right. Hey, we need you to sober up, bud. That's a man. Come on.
But he's so pretty.
I know. Okay, who here knows how to... No, we're not going down that road.
Come on, finish that sentence. I'm curious now.
No, we're not...
Come
We're
on.
not teaching you that whole group. That's too much for a drunk person.
Not teaching him what? Yeah.
That group. It's not like mistake. I cannot speak.
Apparently
Speak.
I think we flustered him.
I think he's probably very confused.
Yeah, it's been like a long night. Wait.
I know what I want to say. I don't know how to say it. Is the problem.
You can type it out.
I don't.
Okay.
Okay, alright. Never mind.
Thank you for the room.
You're welcome. Thank you for bringing up the wine, too.
Huh?
I say thank you, Cindy. Thank you.
No problem.
So is it sort of near dawn time? Are we going to go and settle down in our room?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna go day light proof the room. Settle in for a rest.
Yeah, do you have anything you can blacken the window with?
Do we need to?
Yeah? Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah, because one of you is very sunlight sensitive.
Yeah.
Night Watch will take out her spare clothes and her.
Why? I'm gonna pull the bedding off.
Oh, that works.
How are you going to attach it to the window frame?
Daggers.
No, that works. Nice. Cool beans. So yeah, you're
Which of us is super light daylight sensitive then?
the Darkling, Aru.
Yeah. The more light I get, I go boom. Light.
That makes sense.
Light feels the.
Sorry? What are you trying to say,
Light
Abba?
heals the. I said the clues in the name.
Yeah, Darkling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Light hurts him. Okay. So, yes. Are there anything in particular that you want to do during the downtime of your long rest?
Yes.
What
I'd like to fill up one vial with poison. With my alchemist jug.
You want to pour some poison from your alchemist jug into a vial. Do you have any empty vials at the moment?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you got 4. Yeah.
And then I got unknown amount in my alchemist supplies. It says vials, but doesn't say how many.
10.
Yeah, 10. Got it. And the description of it does not tell me how many.
It's fine.
Yep. Got it. That's half a vial of poison.
The spider makes a web for itself in the corner.
Hey. She knows how to live, does Minnie?
Minnie. Eight. Anybody else doing anything in particular during your during your downtime?
Nope.
In our downtime, do we have to stay in the room?
I mean, you don't have to. You could, I suppose, head downstairs and take a walk around the town. At some point, you are going to have to go into your sleep mode. But you could take a look.
Okay. Hey, but I was gonna. Do you think it would be a good idea for me to buy ourselves a healer's kit just in case I go down?
I mean, I just got a spell in case you go down.
Okay, fair enough. I guess Night Watch. Well, then I guess I try to see if there is a Church of Saluna in Traveler's Rest.
Okay. So, a little ways outside the town square, you find a temple to all gods.
Okay. I guess she'll, go there and just spend a little bit of time, and then I just go back and do, I guess,
Okay.
the room and stuff.
So
Unless there's anything specific that happens.
as you head into the temple, one of the priests comes up to you and says, does anybody own this construct? It's just wandered in here.
No. I don't have an owner.
Oh, you're sentient.
Yes, I'm a warforge. I know it can be a common misconception since constructs like mud and other
Golems.
stone golems are a thing.
So you're... So is that some kind of armor you're wearing?
Yeah, like Nightwatch kind of takes off, like, I guess her helmet. It kind of shows that, like, she's wearing armor, but she does have, like, I guess, like, metal plating over her exoskeleton, or endoskeleton.
You're like that all the way through. Okay. Well, welcome to the Temple of All Gods. What can we do for you?
No, I just... What were you about to say?
Well, when I said, is that armor you're wearing, I expect you to show me that there was a person underneath. But you're not... That's all of you. You look like a construct. I'm sorry, I've never seen anything quite like you before. You're quite spectacular.
Thank you. I just came here to do some worship.
You
then
worship?
Go back. Yes.
Fascinating.
I show like.
But
yeah, I show like my Solunite necklace.
weren't you created by a forgive my ignorance, but weren't you made by an engineer?
Yes, I left his services sometime afterwards being created.
But What need you have to pray for gods if they weren't created by the gods?
I like it.
No offense, just confused.
I don't tend to lie.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go do some worship, and then I'm just gonna go back to my
Okay.
career.
I'm sorry. I crossed a line. I apologize. Which divinity is that you would like to pray to? And I'll show you where their altar.
Saluna, and specifically the Twilight Domain.
Oh. Well,
It's probably too early or late, I guess. But
it is the daytime, so it's unusual time to pray to a night goddess. But we do have a chapel dedicated to the night, to moon goddesses and night goddesses, and in this right over here.
thank you. She does that. And then afterwards, probably spending some time there, go back to the cabin and just like, yes, is annoyed. Like I don't know,
Yeah.
how to explain like I believe in a god. I am a cleric. What more do you want from me?
Are you
I cannot
muttering?
prove this.
Are you muttering to yourself as you go through the town square?
Yeah.
No, just that one.
A group of mercenaries gets up from one of the benches outside the tavern as you approach. Well, what do we have here? Somebody's pet project has gone wandering off. This crazy little construct. I'm sure somebody
She
will
books
pay
it.
us.
She
Sorry?
books it.
You just run right past them.
Nope, she does not want to go back to her creator.
Where are you going? Which are you running back back towards the temple, or into the tavern, or
back to the tavern.
whoa? Get it! They chase you.
As I guess I run past a bartender, barmaid, like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring him wrong. Read it.
What the?
Yeah,
what
probably
the
just
fuck?
like screaming.
Is there a bounty on you or something?
No, that I'm aware of.
You say as you, I'm assuming, continue to run up the stairs.
Yeah. I
Alright,
swear I did not do anything bad. I just left
so anyway, you're running in.
somewhere.
Yeah. So I'm assuming you run into your room and slam the door behind you.
Yep. Then I'm guarding the door with my own body.
Shortly after, you hear a bump, bump, bump. Come out here, little construct. Don't worry, we're just going to take you back to your master and get well paid
Here
for
with
it.
her now, aren't we?
Sorry?
We're all in here. Are you okay, Night Watch? What's going on?
Maybe he just doesn't want to grow.
What's
I
all
did
that?
not realize my creator set a bounty on myself. I mean, I didn't know my creator set a bounty.
This is Traveler's Breath. There's probably no
Do you
bounty.
think
You're not normal. You're like unusual
they
thing.
did?
I'm sorry. I just wanted to just go to a Saluna church since I haven't gone to in a while.
You went
Next
Doesn't even
time-
worth it.
Next time we should all go. Like, we shouldn't go by ourselves. If you want to go again, I'll come with you.
No, they were slightly racist.
Come on out of there. We got a nice flask of oil for you. Get you all your joints nice and Loose.
Shut the
Don't
hell
know
up.
who's out there, but
My
need
endoskeleton
to-
is wood.
All right. Open the door.
No!
Open the door.
What are you gonna do?
we'll teach them a lesson.
Y'all just go back to sleep. Well, we'll just go to sleep. They'll leave eventually.
They're not going to leave. They're going to keep banging on the door till they either
A
bust
lesson
it.
to not mess with our friends.
Mm.
If they don't leave, I'm going to kill them and feed their body to the dogs unless I get my sleep. And he's saying this loud enough so that they can hear it outside the door.
You got some friends in there with you.
Yes, she has.
We'll split the bounty. Hand over the construct.
How
I'm
about
not a construct!
I'll split your skull in two.
Well, that's not
All
very
right.
nice, is it? We're just having a negotiation here. Someone's
Look,
going
I'm
to
not
pay a
going
lot of
back to
money
that
for that
crazy
thing.
gnome.
Sorry?
I'm saying I'm not going back to that crazy gnome.
Oh, it's
All
a
right.
gnome, is it?
Fuck.
God, please open the door.
Fine.
Well,
I'll go-
finally someone's seeing sense.
I've assumed my form of dread, Anthony.
Hold
I'm
on.
going to head out and be like, leave my friend alone. As I attempt to intimidate, to leave us the crack in hell alone.
I'm going to give him the help action by stepping next to him with my crossbow and a pissed off face. Looks like he didn't need the damn help action. Never mind.
So, I thought it was a wisdom save. So,
It was giving me the help action, which I didn't realize till after I rolled, so the advantage would have made it a 25.
hmm Oh yeah, so they shit themselves and go and run. Oh shit! Shit!
Opening the door, locking the
What
door,
the fuck
barring the
was
door.
that? I don't know. Just keep
Maybe we
running.
don't walk around this town during the day? Like, I seriously said, let's not bring attention to ourselves, which means we stay.
I
You suck.
didn't mean to. I just wanted to go to church. Can you
Sure.
blame me?
You worship Moon Goddess. Go on our way out of town. Let's not move around the surface during daylight hours. We attract way too much attention. Please. Like, looks like a walking corpse. You look like a construct. He's a fae. I'm the most normal looking one until I smile and they see my fangs. Like, we're
Whoa.
not.
I had my stuff well.
Yes, we are normal.
We're not normal to the surface, people. We're just not. Especially not this town. It has a bad history doing creepy things. Let's just try not to attract attention. Please. Because otherwise we're going to wind up doing things that your goddess is not going to like, which means hurting a bunch of innocent people who are just dumb.
Hi, Amanda.
Like, I don't want to do the bad stuff all the time. So, yeah. Let's
Go
get
back
our
to
sleep
Go back to sleep.
and get out of town tonight.
Aight. So the rest of your long rest goes by without any further interruption. Yes.
Yes.
Sure. Let's hope. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Are there any? Does Ebba want to use any of the downtime to begin transferring over spells?
Yes. She
Do you have the
will...
gold for that?
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, that's the trouble. I don't have the gold, do I? Don't think I've got any gold.
Let's have a look at your character
Well,
sheet.
not enough.
Check mine too.
Definitely not gold.
So you you don't appear to be. All it says in your equipment is you have a silver piece. Yeah, no. What happened to your gold?
I haven't updated it. Well, I haven't updated it on the sheet. I've got it written down on the paper, but it's definitely not enough for spells. I think I've only got like 3 gold pieces or something.
Okay. But
That makes more sense for your at this point.
so, just for fly, for each level of the spell, it takes 2 hours and 50 gold pieces.
Yeah, there's no way I've got 50 gold pieces.
No.
That's like a dream world forever right now.
For Eb.
She's gonna spend some time examining the hat, and also trying to
Wait a minute.
just
I just-
looking at the spider and stuff.
How is he going to perform? We took away his spells.
Yeah, he's gonna have to get an. Yeah. Well, he's an illusionist.
Yeah, so he can.
He's got all he can do without his wand is like the stage illusions.
Unless he has a spare spell book somewhere.
He doesn't seem that wealthy.
Even the poorest of wizards usually have a backup somewhere, as they know that they're useless without their spell book.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, I can look at the spells sort of longingly. That's about it.
You can begin reading them and getting a feel for them, even if you can't learn them yet. What are you doing, Alison?
Yeah, Night Watch is like, yeah, not a good day for Night Watch.
Nope.
And also just contemplating, like, yeah, I don't want to go back to my creator, because after reflecting and realizing he was a nutcase.
Indeed. You want to Dimble Gimble's creations, right?
Yeah, he's one of the more insane artificers I can think of that might have created Night Watch.
Fair.
Unless there's like some more crazier,
Not
or we
many.
can retcon like it wasn't a gnome.
No,
Dimble.
Dimble Gimble's perfect.
Did that work? Yeah, it did.
Why does it have to be Dimble? Anyway, sorry.
He's one of the only like artificers that are crazy enough that I know would actually create a Warforge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, night falls on Traveler's Rest.
Yes. And you do the sleeps. And when the sleeping is done, is there anything in particular you guys need to do when you finish a long rest? Besides
Just my
Pajama.
besides get all your hit points and spell slots back. Yeah, put mage armor on. Yep.
and my armor bag at this
I'll be back.
I believe it only lasts an hour.
is an hour. Let me double check.
Apologize to the bartender about the commotion.
Yep, it is an hour.
Yeah. So.
Oh, well.
It only takes an action to cast. So right before you go into combat.
Yep.
Does anyone want advantage on their next initiative roll?
I'll take it.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
I was gonna say, like, realistically, it probably should go to me because I'm the only one with holiday bonus to initiative. But whoever wants it, I'm set.
Woot. Okay, so once you are dressed and ready for the next night, what you gonna do? Go do.
How about we GTF? From Traveler's Rest and on the road to Skills.
Yeah, agreed.
Before we get into any more trouble here. Hello?
So what?
We're just gonna get the heck out of town.
Okay,
I think it's the
Agreed.
plan. Just get out of town.
just yeet. Okay. So.
Yeah, we don't want to run into those guys again that were mean to Night Watch.
Oh, I kind of want to, but it will not go well for us or the town.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there, you don't see the guys those guys as you're leaving the tavern, but there are a couple of guards who seem to be approaching you as you come out of the tavern.
Some people just like that.
Oh, fantastic. Aru, have you done anything?
Just ignore them and keep walking.
Excuse me? Would you mind if we had a word with you lot?
Yes, we would.
That's been a big,
What's
You
it
see-
about, officer?
We've got something we're doing. It involves leaving town, so we're gonna keep going this way. And I suggest you go back to wherever you go, or wherever you came from.
broken into.
Well, we just wanted to ask you a few questions regarding some reports
Earlier this morning, I was
of an assault that took place last night by a construct and something spooky.
So, telling someone to go away because they wanted to take our friend is now an assault?
Would you mind telling me in your own words, again, what just happened? What you believe happened?
Our friend came.
you take care of that.
Our friend came in.
Aru,
Close.
Guess you do.
do you mind if I do it?
Go ahead.
Cool. And I started on some spiel that is absolutely and completely BS that paints the people in a much darker light and us in a much better light, and then I'm going to roll my deception.
Okay, go on then. They were threatening us, blah, blah, yeah.
Look, I just wanted to go to church, and they want to sell me. So
So mine was a 16.
I was under the... So, there is a... something you just said does fit with what they told us, that they thought they saw a rogue construct that had become separated from its maker, and they thought they could make some money by capturing you and taking you back to said maker. Now, but it seems that they got a lot more hostile and aggressive than they first presented. Now,
That's absolutely correct.
understandably, if this were against a real person, these would be very severe charges that you are putting against them. But this is not... Sorry?
We'd like to not press any charges. As a matter of fact, we'd just like to be allowed to leave town.
Very well. And if the owner of this construct should come forward wanting to claim their property, where would we find you?
Down. And we're going to point downward.
I'm going to have to roll deception again. Because I'm going to say we are headed to Rataman.
And also, they haven't seen you for a few days, so go have fun.
Nice.
With a 23 deception, saying we're going to Rataman.
On your company, go on, it'll be fun.
Very well.
Yeah, we'll telegram. Yeah.
We'll be checking in on you shortly.
I'll message you tomorrow when we're ready.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, kind sirs.
Cool. I'll send you a message tomorrow then.
And I look at the group and give the important nod, like, "The hell out of here!"
Let's go now. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, during this whole thing, Nightwatch was just like kind of shaking angrily.
Yeah.
We know, Nightwatch, we know, but trust me, we didn't want to start that fight. We do not want the rest of the town hunting us right now.
Mm-hmm. This is true.
To Scalbania.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I'm sorry, you guys, about me.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
We're a group. We work together. Take care of problems together.
Yeah.
Routine.
How that works.
Anytime.
I'm just glad I'm really good at
Yeah.
Talking.
Me as well.
Yeah.
Whew.
Ooh-wee. Okay. So, you are heading toward Scalbania, yes?
Yes. Although in order to solidify, I think we'd have to take like the main street. I don't remember there, but I want to make it look like we're actually headed to Rataman first.
Right. Well, you'll be heading in the same direction until you get to the Ashwoods. And then to go to Rataman, you head south.
But that would be out of the side of the town. It would be harder for them to tell which way we actually went unless they're following us directly. Right?
Yes. You'll be going north.
Then I'm not worried.
Yeah.
Cool. But I'm not too worried about it. Just want to make sure we didn't have to go a different way out of town to do it.
No. In either case, you head towards the Ashwoods, and then you'd go north to go to Scalbania instead of south to Rataman. That's all.
Cool. Glad I chose the right city then.
Yeah. Brench would also have worked. Or Port Alwyn.
Right? Yeah, but Brench is way too close, and I've heard stories from my patron about Port Alwyn, and I'm not sure how many of them are true, and don't want to deal with it, don't want to find out.
And I'm pretty... Isn't like Thimble Thimble in Branch?
Thimble Gimble's in Brench. Yeah.
So, yeah.
You'd want to avoid that. Yeah. Yep.
So, you're off to see the Countess.
The wonderful Countess of all.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Is
Hello.
Now,
does that mean Dorothy? There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
a little bit. Yeah, that's what she was ripping off. Wizard of Oz. Okay.
They're wet outside.
So, that feels like a good place to put a pin in it, even though I know we've got 30 minutes left. What do you guys think?
Hello.
If you're tired, Anthony, I'm not going to force you to keep going.
A little bit.
What's going on?
But it's mostly just, yeah, that feels like, yeah, it feels like...
yeah, it feels like a
session.
good spot.
Yeah.
Alright,
Cool. Well, we do have one slot open left in this game. I did see another Games and Geekery player that was interested in taking it, but you might be able to beat her to it if you're interested. Come and find me in the Games and Geekery Discord server. There is a link in the description below. And in the meantime, no matter what role you play,